Welcome to Sophie Serenity. It's just a quick, brief video prior to your canal boat holiday. Most important thing is your safety and your enjoyment. Please make sure at all times you don't get your limbs caught between the boat and the shore. It's a very heavy boat and it can potentially do damage. Here we have the mooring ropes. Don't try and stop the boat with the ropes. You'll be able to use the engine to slow the boat down and gently bring it to a stop by putting the boat into reverse. So, starting on the bow, you'll generally, water should last you a couple of days. You may have to fill up. A lot of people enjoy filling up anyway, it's part of it. There's filling points at the top of Foxton, filling points at the bottom of Foxton, Market Harborough. The hose for filling up is in here. It's very important. This bit here clips onto the hose. Make sure you take it with you because if you go back for it, it won't be there. Boaters can spot them at 500 yards. On this boat, the filling point is just down here on the gunnels, and the key is with the waterways key by the ignition. Just fill it till it's overflowing and then we know that it's full. Here we have the tunnel light and the horn. You will need the tunnel light because you've literally got 20 minutes cruising and then you're in the tunnel for 20 minutes. When you look at the tunnel, you're going to think that two boats can't get through, but they have been for 200 years. It's very safe. You generally stay in the middle. If you see a boat coming the other way, move over to the right. You may scuff the sides of the tunnel. We'd rather you did that, and certainly make sure you keep your limbs in and don't hurt yourselves. Similarly, if someone sat in the front here, make sure you stay inside the confines of the boat. Okay, right. Now, man overboard. Hopefully, nobody's going to fall in. If they do, we've got the life ring on there. The first thing that you do is put the boat into neutral. Obviously the propeller can cause a lot of damage. Put the boat into neutral and switch off the engine. Throw the life ring near them, not at them. You don't want to knock them out. And then for them to get out, in line with the bollards there is a metal plate. That is there specifically for you to get yourself a foot up. So get yourself a foot up, take your time and slowly get back out. Not very pleasant, but it should be safe. Okay. Starting the engine. On this boat, what we do is we turn it to the one position and we wait until the top left diesel light goes out. This is just the warm the glow plugs. There we are, it's out. Start it, and there she starts. To switch her off, simply push the key back to 0 and the engine will switch off. Now, very important, when you're on the helm, we have what's known as the tiller arm. This is marked out clearly on the boat, and this is very important in that you will need that full range of tiller movement. And also, if you stood here, there's a chance that you could hit something below the waterline that you haven't seen, and it could knock the tiller, and then you are going in. Again, very unpleasant. So here we have the various chains and mooring pins. We do recommend that where possible, these are the easiest to use. We call them nappy pins, obviously you can see why. And if you see the metal pilings there, they basically hook behind, put a rope through there, bring it back to the boat to tie it off. Because certainly if the ground's wet, even if you put the stakes in, they can get pulled out. So it's, for peace of mind, it'd be much safer to use the nappy pins. Right, that's it for the exterior, and then we'll do another video and we'll explain to you the interior and various fire procedures.